I'm standing on the corner of Western and Hollywood in East Hollywood. This is the only officially recognized Thai town in the United States. From Wilton to Normandy, there are more than 24 Thai restaurants, grocery stores, snack bars, and even a bookstore. So we're going to take some time and we're going to check out some of these places. If you're using the metro, you can exit here at Hollywood and Western along the Red Line. Two of the Red Line stops are along Hollywood Boulevard, and you can connect with downtown through the Red Line. Hi everyone, I'm at Chitlada in Thai Town, East Hollywood, Los Angeles, California. And this place here specializes in Southern Thai cuisine. And right here what I have is a native fruit curry. So you could get these in different combinations. So I got the green curry with jackfruit and these large river prawns, which I first had in Ayutthaya back in the day. This menu is huge. It's got like 300 and some items. And the Southern Thai items are supposed to be the spiciest. So I'm told this is a Southern Thai version of green curry, and I'm about to try it. But I do have some sticky rice with me to kind of tame the heat. So the flame has finally died down. I had a chance to try this. They told me it's about a 2 on a 5 level when it comes to spice. I would say more like a 2.5 or 3. But Southern Thai food is known for being spicier than food throughout the rest of Thailand. I've been there, and I will say, based on my observation, that's true. Hey everyone, I'm in Thai Town along Hollywood Boulevard. This is Alan, and we're at Sap Noodle Shop, one of the original Thai restaurants in what's now the Thai Town, Los Angeles. I've heard it referred to as the 77th province of Thailand, the only official Thai town in the United States. So Gourmet Pigs, a local blogger, recommended that I try either the boat noodles or the jade noodles. So these are the boat noodles. Alan, could you tell me a little bit about boat noodles?
Boat noodles, it's a traditional Thai dish that's served when you go to Thailand and you visit Thailand, and they have all of the areas where you can eat on the river. Those are the
floating market?
Yes, the floating market.
Okay.
That's the area basically where you would get something like this. So over there it's fairly common. You would get it pretty much anywhere you'd go on the water, on the floating market. You would get something like this. It'd be very inexpensive.
What would you pay, like, how many baht do you think you would pay for this?
You know, I couldn't tell you right now. I haven't been back to Thailand in a while, but I'm saying the dollar equivalent would be only about a couple bucks.
I'm thinking it would be like under 75. So.
Yeah.
Okay, now this does look a little bit similar to pho, but we were talking earlier and you said no, it's nothing like that.
You know,
the noodles are the same, correct?
the noodles they're rice noodles. They're exactly the same. However, the method by which this is made and the way pho is made it's almost entirely different. This a batch of boat noodle soup can be made during the morning shift, basically before the restaurant opens. You can prepare this fairly easily, whereas if you're making pho properly, it's probably going to take you at least overnight to make it taste how you want it to taste.
Okay, so
but pho is a few ingredients cooked for a long time. This is several ingredients cooked for a relatively short time by comparison.
So I'm mixing this. And just so you know, it took me longer to set up my equipment than it did for these to show up at my table. So how would you, before I try this, how would you describe this dish, these boat noodles?
Wow, it's a very, again, for me, from my background, eating pho and Vietnamese noodle soups growing up, this is a very, very complex tasting dish. However, the method by which it's made is rather simple. It's a lot of different flavors together to create kind of a harmonious balance of things going on. You have beef blood, depending on the type of boat noodle you're eating. You could have pork blood, different types of spices, onions, galangal, chives. It's a lot of things kind of harmoniously balanced together. It's a delicate balance. That's what I'm trying to say here.
I noticed a hint of sweetness.
Yes.
Do I have that right?
Yes, you're right. There's some sugar in there.
Okay, so one other question before we say goodbye.
Sure.
Why coffee house?
Oh, wow, that's an interesting question. That's a good question, actually. We started out 2 blocks down this way on Hollywood Boulevard. Been serving since 1975. In 1975, we started out 2 blocks down at the Hollywood Premier Motel. We were originally located inside of their cafe area where they didn't have anything kind of going on at that time in their cafe. It was just kind of an empty building. So the deal was they would allow us to serve whatever we wanted to serve after 12 p.m. But up until 12 p.m., we still had to cater to the American clientele. that was staying in the hotel. So we were obliged to serve a continental breakfast up until 12 noon, and then after that we were allowed to sell whatever we wanted. Offer whatever we wanted. So, after a few years of kind of doing that, when our menu started to expand and get bigger, we finally outgrew that location and we moved 2 blocks down this way to where we currently are since 1984, and we've been a full-service restaurant ever since.
And this is a really cool neighborhood, I want to say. First of all, you have easy subway access. I'm showing where I'm from by saying subway. You have easy metro access.
Yeah, we have a subway here.
And you also, it is underground here, and there are some really cool stations.
Yes.
Nice design. But also, I'm parked in my car. I'm parked outside here. So a lot of these restaurants in Thai Town are part of little strip malls or little shopping areas. So you could park just about anywhere for free and come out here on the red line. Did I say something wrong?
You said for free.
Well,
you can park in our lot for free, but there's only about 9 spots out there.
Yeah, that's been my experience so far, but compared to New York, this is suburban. So.
Well,
okay.
Thanks for visiting us.
Oh, and I'll be back someday. And thank you, everyone. Definitely come here and try the boat noodle soup. Sawadee Krab. I'm in Thai Town, East Hollywood. I'm at Kruang Ted. This is one of the restaurants I tried when I was here back in 2016. So, kunชื่ออะไรครับ
สวัสดีค่ะชื่อตาลค่ะ
Okay, very nice. ยินดีที่ได้รู้จักค
ยิน
รับ
ดีที่รู้จักค่ะไบรอัน
Okay, so my understanding is since I was here last, this place has been remodeled. It looks different. It's under new ownership.
Yes we've been remodeling for like 3 years. This is our 3 years.
Okay, and behind us, I don't know how well you could see, but that you have outdoor dining. And then tonight, every night you have live entertainment, right?
Right, this is our live entertainment from 10 o'clock to 2:30.
So you could see Kruang Ted Hollywood. They have the stage there. On the other side of us is a bar. So a lot of times when I'm in restaurants like this, I'll usually ask what the staff suggest.
Okay.
And this is what they suggested. So can you tell us what this is?
Yeah, this is called khao mok gai. This is our authentic Thai, special from our chef. She's a Muslim, so this is basically very famous in Thailand. We make it from scratch. She created everything from the sauce, the rice, and the chicken. And
I'm not used to seeing green sauce in Thai restaurants. What is this?
this is her secret recipe. You can see that. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's made from like salt and onion and her secret recipe that I don't know that.
Okay, so
From
do
side
you eat
side.
this like with a fork and a knife?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so another question. When we were talking before we started recording, you said that for Thai New Year they closed down quite a
Hollywood
few
Boulevard.
blocks.
Yes.
They closed down. And by the way, this is Hollywood Boulevard behind us.
Yes.
So could you just tell us a little bit about the New Year celebration on Hollywood Boulevard?
So usually every year, I don't know for how long, maybe more than 20 years. So we have a Thai New Year. So we close down the street, Hollywood Boulevard, from Western to Normandie, and then we celebrate Thai New Year. We have Thai boxing, we have Thai vendor from a famous Thai restaurant on Hollywood Boulevard or all over in Thai town and the city. And then we have our Thai dance, dancing, and everything about Thailand. Yeah.
Muay Thai?
Muay Thai, Thai boxing, yes.
Okay, so they have it here. And this is the only officially recognized Thai town in the country.
Yes.
So I want to take a bite of this. Before I do, can you describe the flavor of this chicken? Like, what is the...
So our chicken, our chef make it from the scratch. So we steam it first, and then she have our recipe like spice, and onion, and her special sauce. She marinated, and then we steam it. Original from the Muslim style.
Now, when you say Muslim style, would this be a Southern Thai dish?
It's not from Southern, but I think it's originally from people who from Songkla,
So I've been to Hat Yai, I've been to Songkla, I've been to Trang.
Yeah, yes.
Trang?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to try the sauce now. This is a mint sauce, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Like it? What's it taste like? And you can have with the soup too.
So I feel a little bit of spice after I swallowed it. But I've been eating Thai food for almost 10 years now. I've never heard of this dish before. So I'm glad I'm coming in here getting a chance to try it. Could you just mention another dish or two somebody might want to try if they're coming here for the first time?
Yeah, our famous dish over here will be like Khao Mok Gai, Yen Pho is a Thai noodles with a special sauce. And we also have Thai barbecue style. It's called Mu Kratha, like in Thailand. And also we call Jim Jum. It's like a Thai hot pot. We have a big hot pot. Yes.
Right over there on that other
over
table.
there.
Okay.
And you can pick whatever meat that you like. And then we just dip in the hot pot and then we eat with the spicy sauce, our Thai style.
So Thai TV on the other side of us,
Yes.
Thai music over
Thai
here.
music.
This really feels like it's hot here, so it feels like a real Thailand experience.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Of course.
Hey, good evening, everyone. I'm in the new Hollywood Plaza in Thai Town. In this area, we have 5 Thai restaurants plus a dessert bar next door. I'm at Pa Ord Noodle Shop. This is their second location. And if you look around me, there's a Cajun restaurant back here, some restaurants on the other side, valet parking. This is one of 2 places in the area that has outdoor seating. So, kun chia rai kap?
ชื่อพันธุ์ค่ะ
Okay, so she's going to tell you a little bit about Pa Ord. You specialize in noodles, right?
yes
Okay, and what do I have here?
and noodle with คั่วไก่
Okay, am I saying Gui Tiao Kua Gai? Is that how you say it?
ก๋วยเตี๋ยวคั่วไก่
Okay, all right, and this is a very simple dish, right?
yes
Okay, and if you look on the menu here, it's just chicken noodles. So right here, number 15, chicken noodles. What else is popular here at Pa Ord?
Pa Ord and crispy pork with Chinese broccoli and over rice
Okay, crispy pork with Chinese broccoli over rice.
Yes.
You also, I saw that you have boat noodles.
yes
Okay, great. So what else would you recommend? Like you have dessert here?
dessert I have an taro and with coconut and mixed fruit
Okay.
right now I have mango sticky rice right now I don't have today I don't have
Okay.
that's it for order
Okay. Well, thank you. If you want to try different Thai food, and you're driving in, this is one of the easiest places you could stop at. There are, like I said, 5 different restaurants plus a dessert bar. And I just want to say thank you for appearing here. Kap kun mak mak kap.
yes
Okay, thank you everyone. I'm at Ruen Pair, which means country house in Thai, and I'm trying the papaya salad. So this is the papaya salad with crab. I was able to pick some of the crab meat out of these tiny little shells here. So this is the first time I'm actually going to try raw crab. It took a little while to pick it out, but it's there's some little pieces mixed in here. The people at Kruang Ted recommended that I try this place. So here I'm going to try raw crab for the first time. Hard to describe, but this kind of reminds me of like raw shrimp, basically like shrimp sashimi, which I've had before. But this is what they recommended that I try. A papaya salad with raw crab meat, number 37 on the menu. Bon Kanom has been selling Thai desserts in East Hollywood since 1998. Out of this small store, you could buy all kinds of imported Thai groceries. You could buy different Thai chips. Here you have different snacks, coconut-covered peanuts, Everything from chicken skin. Some of it's packaged here while the rest is brought in. You have fried, crispy gourmet fish, and then some of the best dessert selections you could find. So they have crispy crepes along with grilled sticky rice with banana. Along this wall, you can see a little bit of everything that they sell. They don't have it all at once, but you can usually get a good selection. Here's bean cake with salty egg. But perhaps the coolest part about this store are the different desserts you could get. And at the bottom, they have durian. When you open, you could smell the durian. It permeates throughout this back section of the store. But then you also have orange cake, Thai tea cupcakes. Then they have these really great young coconut crepe cakes right here. Thai tea custard, pandan custard, and just about any sugary Thai dessert you can imagine in this store. So I'm in Hollywood at the Palms Thai restaurant. I'm having lunch with the Thai Elvis Presley. There was a performer here that used to perform on weekends. Every Elvis song, just like the man himself, I'm told. Unfortunately, he passed away, but there's a statue right behind me of Elvis. Tips are welcome, but like the Bruce Springsteen song says, you could look, but you better not touch. I guess the statue's kind of delicate. I'll leave the statue as it is, but I'm trying some ginger duck rice and some water here at the Palms. And I'm in Hollywood, California, and Elvis and I are gonna finish our lunch. Sawadee Krap. I'm at Empire Northern Thai Food along Sunset Boulevard in East Hollywood's Thai Town. Kunชื่ออะไรครับ
ชื่อตูนครับ
Okay, Toon. Nice to meet you. Yindi tiได้รู้จักครับ
Just nice to meet you too.
So this is where we're eating right now. It's Empire Northern Thai Food right here. And I ordered number 2, which is khao soi nua. Where khao soi? Where is it from?
Khao soi is from the northern of Thailand. So like that. Every province, Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, Lampang, every province have a khao soi.
And just to show you, they have this really cool painting along the wall there. What city? Is this a city or country?
Chiang Rai.
Chiang Rai. And that's where the famous
The-
White Temple is. So if you've seen the White Temple, that's in Chiang Rai. So I have khao soi nua. Okay, what can I expect with khao soi? I see there's like some crunchy noodles, some egg noodles,
Yes.
Beef, which is nua, and what is different? Why is Northern Thai food different from like Bangkok or Southern Thai food? What is different?
I think it's about the ingredient inside the food, the curry. It's not the same in Bangkok or something like that.
So
The curry is different.
so this hasn't hit me like it. This is you said this would be mild.
Okay.
And it's mild so far. Some Thai dishes, you eat them, you think you're okay, then you just feel the fire in your throat a few seconds later. But this one seems fine. You do see the little red chilies in there. But khao soi, how do you make the beef for the khao soi?
I use a beef chang,
Okay.
and then I cut the small one like this and steam about 3 hours. And mix soy sauce a little bit for tasting.
And how long have you been here in Thai Town? How long has this restaurant been here?
It's my restaurant has been about 3 years.
Okay. And if you've never had Northern Thai food, what's something you could start with? Like, what's a good first dish if you're a farang? Am I a farang?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're a farang,
Yeah.
what is a good first dish to try at a Northern Thai restaurant like this?
This my restaurant have Farang come here a lot. And they come here for try the khao soi, try the tam kanoon, jackfruit salad.
Okay, so that's one thing I noticed. You have a jackfruit salad right
Yeah.
here, number 13, lucky number 13.
That's the picture.
Okay, yes, so number 13. Tum Kanoon, am I saying that even
Tam
close?
kanoon.
Tum Kanoon, okay. Well, thank you very much. I really enjoyed the khao soi. I'm going to finish the rest of it. And very good luck. This is a great little place you have here. 12 tables. I'm sorry, 12 seats, 5 tables. So it has a really intimate feel. Great ambiance here. And Thank you. Kap kun mak mak kap.
You're welcome.
Thank you everyone for watching the video. I left Los Angeles earlier today and I'm ending my California trip in Long Beach with Thai food. So I'm at a northern Thai restaurant called Thai District. The owners are from Chiang Mai. So I'm trying the Nam Khao salad, which is part of the Chiang Mai section of the menu. It's right here. And I'm gonna enjoy this Thai iced tea and Nam Khao salad. Thank you again for tuning in. I'm gonna be spending a few days exploring Long Beach, and I hope you get to try some of the places in this video.